Hey. Yeah, it's Monday. It honestly doesn't feel like Monday. I was saying that this morning. The vibe is like kind of high. I wonder why. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Lots of weird stuff happened this weekend. We got Huda sliding under her ex-boyfriend's baby daddy's garage. We got Morgan Wallen throwing phones. Yeah. Morning, Barbara. You're my queen. Thanks, Lori Lanny. I'm your daughter's age. Tell her if she wants a friend. Shopping around for some friends. Robert Bruno, that's okay. Brandon, Lori, Jackson, Poking Ninja, LJ, Danny, good morning, good morning. Miss Princess Diamond Gem Girl, Ralph, Draga Pro, welcome. I haven't seen you in so long. Sky's the limit. Lori Lanny, go Knicks. LGK, baby. My mayor Muslim, my bagel's Jewish, my Christian Dior, Nixon 4. Just a little rhyme that the state of New York will be saying from now on. So happy to see you, Barbara. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, what'd you guys do this weekend? I feel like it was good. It was a good vibe. Left here Friday, vibe was high. Got home. We had George's birthday party. So much fun. Saturday, went to a wedding shower for my cousin. Beautiful. I get really emotional at stuff like that. There was an open mimosa bar. Lots to celebrate. Spent the day in Malibu yesterday. Got this new shirt from Surfing Cowboy. I'm just channeling my like LA summer surfer Malibu core, even though I'm inside an office. Yeah. Corey, what'd you do this weekekend?
I'm gonna get bored. I'm just golfing.
Golfing. Yeah. Nice. Outside?
Weekend. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the best though.
Beach
As long
walks,
as you're
golf.
outdoors, you're summer maxing.
Yeah, I don't like to sit inside. We sit down
Same.
here
all
day
the time.
Inside every day, so I maximize outside time.
Yeah, when I am in here, I check my step count, and literally one day I had 300 steps from like 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. I was like, truly, I think I might be like in the red range for like stroke risk, just from like blood clotting in my legs all day. Wait, I think our chat is frozen. Our chat is frozen. Oh, did it go there? There we go. I see it again. It was not my birthday on Saturday. It was my roommate's birthday. I am, though. My birthday is in July, and I'll be seeing my family, and I'm planning like a little barbecue at my dad's outside, and the theme is going to be Talia is a weenie bit older, because I have that new weenie dog. I'm a weenie bit older. If Charles was listening, he would kill himself. I'll let him know. Morning, Tiffany. Nancy, JL. Taylor Swift is getting married at MSG. I don't know if it's like my frontal lobe developing, but I was listening to Invisible String, the Taylor Swift song, and y'all know me, I'm quick to hate, and I can't stop listening to it. Isn't it just so pretty to think? Like, come on, it's a beautiful song. Tying you to you.
You've changed.
I changed for the better. No, it was a good song. And so I'm just really opening my heart, to this wedding season for them. I want to know. I have a lot of questions. Like, I was thinking about it. I don't like when a wedding is at, like, somewhere and the food is, like, generic, like, catering food. It's your wedding. Don't you want, like, your favorite foods there? Like, I wonder, is she going to have, like, her favorite restaurants, like, cater? Or what's the first dance song going to be? What are the signature drinks names? What is she going to wear, obviously? Is she going to wear her red lipstick? Will her cats be there? I have so many questions. I had so many questions. Let's see here. My friends just texted me screenshotted the live and go, caught talking about invisible string. Carly and Jane, you got me. I am turning red underneath this makeup. Tying me to you. Guys, it's seriously such a good song. Oh, what am I drinking today? I made an iced Americano with sink water. So it's just one shot of espresso and then filled up the rest of the way with water from the tap in the sink.
We have a water filter.
Yeah, it doesn't taste. Something about the minerals from the pipes, I feel like makes me healthier. I just want to get those vitamins and those minerals in. Bless, bless. Antonio said, no, her cat's not coming to the wedding. Oh, he said, not her cat's coming to the wedding. That's my dream. I want them to be the ring bearers and have like little, or like dress up as different eras and walk down the aisle. Thanks, Antonio. Thanks, Steven. Loves my glasses. Yeah, they're from the Target reading glasses section. Hashtag sink water. Hashtag Will there be a red carpet for Taylor and Travis's wedding? If so, Talia, you need to be on that assignment. I don't think there will be. I think it's going to be Fort Knox up at MSG. Everyone, they're going to build an underground tunnel, a helipad with a hole in it, and drop people through the ceiling so nobody gets to see them. Yeah. Yeah. Would I marry a cat lady? No. Would I marry a cat guy? Also, no. I like cats enough that I can be, a friend, but not enough to possess one permanently. I had the weirdest dream last night. This just reminded me of being a pet owner. I had a crazy dream that I owned a bird, that I somehow got into the bird business because I couldn't say no. It was like a parrot, like a big parrot, something between like a cockatoo and a parrot. Were we talking about a bird recently? And I remember being like, I have this bird now, and it's like pooping on the thing, and I like had to like clean it up, and I was like, oh my God, I can't take care of this bird. So I Googled, I was like, hey, how long is the lifespan of this bird? Like maybe it'll just be 2 years, I'll get it out of the way. And it was a 30-year lifespan for this bird, and I didn't want to abandon it. Anyways, I had a really tumultuous nightmare about that. Sorry. I got on a tangent. Thanks, Josie Rodriguez. Slate, worst compliment ever. I can see Talia as a bird owner, actually. That's almost worse than that time y'all called me a horse girl. Cats, a selfish and shellfish. Yeah, their food stinks. It's like cans of tuna with crap in it. Let's see. I can't believe you could see me as a bird owner. What is up with that? Oh, Sky's the Limit said, oh, I was in the bird biz. Yeah, they live forever. Sky said, was a breeder of cockatiels before the turn of the century. Hashtag birds. Once people know you like birds, they want to give you theirs. That is really funny. My best friend Olivia, her grandmother passed away and had a bird who outlived her, and they like inherited the bird for like a period of time before they then rehomed it. And she was like, there's literally like this big crow in my house that's like singing like pop tunes, and it's the most obnoxious thing. And like you can't play with it, like it doesn't give you affection, it just like sits on the perch and like sings and craps, which is essentially what I do. So I don't want somebody in my house like coming for my brand. You know what I'm saying? Aw, our baby birds ate handmade food from droppers. That's really cute. Yeah, cockatiels, they're really like social animals from what I remember in my dream. So yeah. Draga Pro, welcome back. Where you been? Yeah. And I'm Rocktick in the house. I saw on the, this is from Red Rose, saw on the news today, Knicks fans don't want Trump to go to the game tonight because they will lose. Knicks fans are calling Trump a jinx. Please ask Charles his opinion. He's working, but I'll ask him because that is a good question. What's the update on my cute puppy? So glad you asked, because boy, do I have updates. His new thing is pulling the blankets. We have like a blanket rack in the living room, and he pulls the blankets down and builds himself a little nest, and he like bites them and pulls them and does tug of war off the little tray so he can sleep in them. Oh, he's so cute. I can't believe he's real. Yeah. David Hall, greatest comment of all time. I think scientists should create the first ever toilet time machine so people can travel through time while using the bathroom. I've never loved an idea more. Wish I came up with that myself. Thanks so much for contributing this Monday morning. Charles, somebody wants to know if you think Trump is going to jinx the Knicks tonight.
No.
Okay. 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 He's wearing the same underwear that he's been wearing for the past 2 weeks, so I don't know if he doesn't believe in jinxes or what. Yeah. Wait, a lot of people have birds. I'm curious about, maybe that's why it was like a premonition? What is that? Okay, deal with me here. I was also recently just looking at a $200 flight to Paris, which I think might just be a walking path that I have to complete myself. What does it mean if I have a dream about owning a bird? Maybe there's something there? Dreaming about owning a bird symbolizes your relationship with freedom, personal goals, or a need to nurture your creative aspirations. A bird often represents lofty goals and ambitions.
Spread those wings.
Spread those wings. The problem was, though, I couldn't take care of the bird. Like, it was too much for me. I was like, I gotta kill it or give it away. So I don't know what that means. We'll work on that for sure. Lori Lanny said, get to Paris, Talia. Dude, I have gluten problems in America, not in the EU. So I would love to partake in a croissant and maybe a cappuccino. What do they call them in Paris? Espresso? Coffee? Bonjour. Cappuccino. I really want to go to the Louvre. And that's it. Just take Instagram pics and eat a lot. I don't want escargot. I can't make that any more clear. I do not want to eat the snails. Please do not make me. Alana Joy Pink Pony Club. Love you, queen. Laura Lanny, you have celiac. Come join the dark side, sister. I have more of a intolerance, so I'm able to eat it. Like when I went to Rome a couple years ago, ate a pizza, no problem. Princess in the chat? What is going on? A Royale coffee, Joe Hernandez said. LJ, I see you. Talia, go get David? Somebody told me to go get David. There he is. He's eating his breakfast. What up, David? Is that sauce? You got canes? Come hang. I'm getting David over here. Oh, look, here comes Paddington. Dude, what's up?
I think I was eating straight sauce.
I thought you were eating spaghetti and sauce.
No, I just made birria over the weekend.
Whoa, from scratch?
Yeah.
Dude, baller.
Got a Northgate Market across the way, so.
Spicy?
A little bit.
Yeah, I see
also
that.
Choked on it right as I was coming over.
Nice, dude.
Preparing to speak, so.
Wow, well, somebody in the chat requested you. Where'd it go? To get David over here. What'd you do this weekend?
I saw 3 movies in theaters, so I was like.
Hell yeah.
I saw Backrooms, I saw Obsession, I Love Boosters.
I love Boosters.
That
Phenomenal.
was really good too.
So good.
Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff at the movies.
Great.
I feel like it's been a dry season for like so long.
So long.
Yeah. How about you?
Just did some birthday stuff for Georgia. Hanging around. Hit up Malibu. Went to the beach. It was a good weekend. Can't complain.
Nice.
Nice. And now it's like kind of Harvey's on vacation.
Yeah.
A little chill. Everyone's just hanging out.
Nice.
I'll be swinging by your desk for a bite of that birria.
Sounds good.
Peace out, David. Oh, you want to talk to every David in the office now. We're doing a David show.
Oh,
They want other David as well. They want every David in the office. Is there a third David? Do we have a third David? Do we have a Dave? Just the two? We should make them compete in like a color war type thing. Who is the elite David? You could really taste the sink water in this one.
Got the copper taste in there?
Yeah, it's like a little bit like when your mouth is bleeding and it just tastes like you like sucked on a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It means you're just getting all the iron your body needs. It's actually good for you to drink from the pipes. It's like iodized salt. How like you want to eat some iodized salt instead of that Himalayan BS, because you need some of those vitamins. I don't know. I read that on a podcast. I read that on a TikTok. My favorite thing ever. I'm like, oh, I actually just read an article about that. And anytime I say I read an article, I absolutely mean I saw a false TikTok. So, yeah. David's in the chat. Slate Fournette said the boss is gone. Wika coming in late and checking out early. That is not true. I do that also when he's here.
I don't have to stay late today.
Corey just had the realization.
Let's go.
Corey just did a backflip while holding the camera. You guys missed it. No, we work just as hard year-round, regardless of the situation. Gary said, so Talia, you the boss. Look, I'm a boss. Nope, it's Charles' reign of terror this week. Yeah. Diamond Gem Girl, what's up? Let's see here. Brandy said, Talia, say hi to Jackson. Hey, Jackson, what's up? Hello. Chat says hi. What'd you do this weekend?
I actually I had some retail therapy, which is very nice.
Wait, same, where'd you go?
I went to a couple places. I was at the Topanga Mall. Actually, let's not get into where I was.
Why?
I'm glad I wasn't mic'd up for that.
You're not that important.
I was at a variety of malls around the city.
Nobody is coming to hunt for you at the stupid mall.
I don't know about that one.
I do.
You ain't never had some like crazy fan experiences?
No.
No,
Nobody cares about me. Nobody's coming up to me in public being like, oh my god, you did the live stream.
I care about you.
Thank you so much.
I care about you,
Thank
Talia.
you. Wow. They're not hunting for you at Banana Republic.
Did some of that.
Get real.
Well, you know what? I would rather better safe than sorry, as they say.
All right, whatever.
But yeah, I had some cool. Got a bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of skincare stuff.
Oh, from where?
Some Aesop and like this one.
Oh, you love
Aesop.
Aesop.
It's like a Korean place. I don't know the name of it.
You go to the Korea Galleria, which now you can't go because I said the name of it. Oh my god. In K-Town, they have the best Korean skincare store called Palace Beauty, where I get all of my stuff. And it's like not the American version of Korean skincare. Like she is getting it off the ship from South Korea.
I just discovered toners, facial toners.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
great.
game changer. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's good to me. I mean, check with Derek.
I will. Okay.
Really?
That's great.
I mean, you know what that means? We can shoot a video. That's awesome. That means we got a lot of good videos, by the way. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We have a lot of cool stuff coming out. If you guys have seen what?
Antonio said Lil Gap model.
This ain't Gap, okay? This is Banana Republic. There's a big difference.
It's the same company.
No, it's not. It's the same company, but different brand. Anyways, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We're doing a lot of cool stuff on there. If you've seen the interviews that I've been doing or the videos that I've been doing, we've kind of templatized them now. It's called In the Know. So make sure you go watch In the Know. We had a pretty good episode of the show come out end of last week about Nancy Guthrie. Make sure you go check that out. Give it a good like. W. Jackson. What's up, Sweet and Low? What's up, Miss Money So Funny? How's everyone doing?
Whole squad in the chat today.
Oh, yeah. I used to like Jack Sleet. How did I sell out? Hang on a second. No. We gotta address this. I'm actually
so funny.
One of the most honest on-camera personalities in this whole office. I say what I think until it gets me in trouble.
Nobody's more honest than
How
me.
am I selling out? Hello, Mr. Jonah. How are you? How have I sold out? I have not sold out in
Because you
any
went to
capacity.
DC.
You would see. This is where I can't talk about it. You would be. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Talia, what are you drinking? Sink water with a shot of espresso.
So it's like I didn't even realize. That's why.
Shout out, Brandon.
Let's get that mushy stream, dude. We gotta make a petition for Harvey to go to Colorado. Do that mushy stream.
That's my nightmare.
I sold out because I left you guys. They're more than welcome to come hang out with me on the videos that we shoot.
Nobody wants to watch that.
We want
to watch the
That's
end
not what our
product.
views say.
No, we want to watch the
I'm
end.
just saying you should look at our views.
We want to
Look
watch
at
the
our-
end product, Jackson. We don't want to
look at our
watch.
views.
All right.
Look at our views. I wouldn't.
Rebecca
I don't
M said, Jackson, you're awesome at interviewing.
know. Thank you, Rebecca.
Clara Meyer, truest comment ever. He seems full of himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
No,
old
not
lies.
really, actually. You know me pretty well.
Say hi to Judy Crazy Chicken Lady.
What's up, Judy Crazy Chicken Lady? Hello. No, I see you. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm not.
I think
Ralph thinks we're drunk.
doing it. I think Jamie was handling the clear.
Oh, no worries, sweet and low. It's always good to see you.
How sweet.
Miss Money
I
So
am
Funny's
all your view
all my
boys.
views, yeah.
Awesome.
Talia needs to stand on a box when she stands next to Jackson.
I'm slouching over right now just so you feel tall.
I'm still taller than you, even then.
Even when I
That's
stand up
crazy.
straight?
Yeah.
Oh, the people really
Even
want
when
to see
even when I
David.
slouch. Even when I'm slouched.
Would you ever want to be a conjoined twin with me?
No.
Okay.
I think that's actually my personal health.
I feel like I'd be a fun conjoined twin. I drive.
Let's see. Thank you, Brandon Kuhn. Appreciate it.
Mom is with us.
You don't watch TV. Jack's views when he hosted the live. Oh, hey, Josiah Bryan, that's not very nice. How about you share the stream with a friend and you can change that? You know what I mean?
I'm done.
Actually, Talia is a better on-camera personality than me. Okay, I must step away momentarily to discuss some things, but
Bye, Jackson. Monique said you guys would have to poop together. We were conjoined twins. That's so funny. Who in the office would I? Realistically, I'd want to be a conjoined twin. I think with Steph. I feel like we'd get that together quickly. Least. Who would I not want to be a conjoined twin with? Obviously, Devin. I would not want to be a conjoined twin with you. You'd love, whoever got to be conjoined to me would be the most entertained person of all time. David, the chat was requesting you. Okay, he's working. Oh, get him over here. Oh my God, me and Aiden would be great conjoined twins. That would be really funny. If me, Luca, Aiden could be, and Kara could be conjoined as like at the shoulder kind of thing, I think that'd be really beneficial for society. Monique, I would love to be conjoined to you as well. And Barbara, obviously. I thought Talia was pregnant. Really funny one. Hey, Charles, welcome.
How we all feeling?
Would you want to
You
be a
looking for some Knicks merch, man? Looking for some Knicks merch?
Would you want to be a conjoined twin to me?
Who are you talking to?
What?
What are you talking about?
Why did nobody want to hang out with me? Maybe it's 'cause I'm drinking sink water. This isn't without espresso. This is just the color it comes out of the pipes here. Kind of got like a Flint thing going on. W. Charles in the chat.
It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. What's going on, guys?
What's
Happy
up?
Monday.
Happy Monday.
Who was that?
We're talking about the Knicks. Oh,
Oh, great. Excellent. Ah, it's a big day. It's a big, huge day.
Monique said she would like to be a conjoined twin with you.
I'm not in the market to be a conjoined twin.
Really? They do a lot of separations and not a lot of
Conjoining.
fusions. Not a lot of fusions.
He isn't really like a commitment guy.
Seems.
So
First of all, that's not the issue,
joint
Devin.
twin thing is like the
That's
most
first of all,
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
funny.
lie. That's a lie. Don't say that. And secondly, I think your topic is a bit insensitive.
No, it's not.
You're wondering why they don't do more fusions of humans?
Yeah, wouldn't it be fun to go, like hang out with your best friend via stitches?
You understand that being. All right.
I understand that people who are born conjoined face
it's
serious
a horrible thing.
they
that
face serious health risks. But
Yeah.
I'm saying if there was a way,
major.
if there was a way for us to pioneer the conjunction for a safe union,
What is the one? Give me one positive, and then we're gonna move on from this topic.
you get
But
to
go
hang
ahead,
out.
give me one positive.
You get to hang out all day with your friends.
You understand? You can. Anyway, you guys, big day
Woo,
in
go
the
Knicks.
news because, yes, if you're a Knicks fan, it's huge, but this is more about the president.
Yeah, what's up with that? My friends had to leave work
Should
early.
he go? Yeah, well, I mean, the good news is, wait, first of all, that means your friends, wait, because they're going to the game or because
No, because
they
they're
live,
closing
they
down
work
the
near
streets.
Right.
They're leaving at 3 p.m. today.
The whole city is, I remember in the late 80s, even 90, this is the last time I lived in New York City.
Yeah, same.
Anytime the president comes to the city, it's gridlock and everybody is up in arms.
It's a hard place to have a president.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can still use the Stephen A. bite because it's to the point of
Somebody
whether
said,
or not.
Talia, that's just called marriage. Okay,
No, I think we have to do that somewhere else.
there
Yeah.
it goes.
Um,
Susie,
It's
chaos
just,
is fun.
obviously, the president has, right to go wherever he wants, and he can. But should he go? Like, what's really?
He just wants attention, which I get,
If he's going because he really is a Knicks fan, he grew up in New York, used to go to Knicks games all the time. If he's going for that reason, great.
But he hasn't posted about the Knicks until now.
Right. Right.
I
If
don't-
he's going for that reason, okay.
I don't see him in his Brunson jersey swinging from.
Something tells me that's not why he's going, that the real reason he's going, it's a troll. It's a huge troll.
Yeah, not good.
Just to stick it to New York, to New Yorkers who, largely do not vote for him, do not support him.
Yeah. Somebody said he should stay home. He thinks he's so special because
So
he's
now,
president.
now he's not just. We'll get into it, but also the big thing is where is he going to be seated in Madison Square Garden?
The bathroom.
Because is he going to be in a booth? Is he going to be with his buddy, the owner of the team, James Dolan, who typically does sit near the court, not courtside, but near the court? Where will he sit? And what does that mean for the Secret Service? And would the president actually listen to the Secret Service if they said, for instance, and I don't know what their strategy is, but if they said to him, sir, the only way to guarantee your safety is to put you in a booth. And he would say,
Yeah.
and what if he says, well, you got to figure it out because I'm going to be down there.
Also, the Secret Service agents probably aren't even Knicks fans. So
I
why
don't
are you
think that
taking
ma-
away tickets
I
from
don't-
people who
I don't
love
think
them?
that matters. And they don't take tickets. Secret Service, I mean,
What if they have to sit
that
down there to
place
blend
is
in?
going to be crawling with law enforcement. Thousands.
Somebody said he will sit on the bench.
He
would-
wants to.
He would.
What if he went to Dolan and he's like, hey, just let me sit right next to Brunson.
He's gonna keep the score. Yeah.
It is going to be a whole spectacle, and a spectacle that some Knicks fans are upset about because I feel it's taking away from the game and from the team. And I mean, I'm just going to speak for a second as a Knicks fan. I don't really care as long as the team is focused.
But how can you focus?
But
If Trump
as
came
a
in here
journalist,
and was
it is a
watching us,
really interesting story.
yeah,
And
if
it
Trump,
is, and it is going to be a
Because
side circus, and kind of upstaging the Knicks a little bit,
yeah,
which sucks. But we'll see.
that's what I'm saying. If he came in here and was like, I just want to watch you guys film the show, I would be really distracted. I would not be able to perform my best.
Okay. What are the notes? Who?
The chat somehow turned into if Madison Square Garden can handle the weight of all of the obese people. It's ridiculous.
This president has no business showing up in New York City. I am dead serious. It is selfish. It is narcissistic. It is ridiculous that he is coming to this game. I would say the same thing if it were Obama, George W., Clinton. I don't give a damn. We went back to Reagan. This is not a football stadium in some space in Texas where you got a whole bunch of outlays and all of this. This is the Garden. This is Midtown Manhattan. You have any idea what the congestion is going to be like in New York City here? If
Well,
they lose
Chairman
tonight,
said the
I'm
owner
looking right
invited
at him.
So he's the blame.
I'm saying it. This is just me. I'm blaming him. I'm blaming the president of the United States of America if the New York Knicks lose this tonight.
Hi, Eric Wilson. How can I help you? You are the cheekiest idiot. Sorry, I'm just on the phone with someone really important.
I don't know, Eric. How did I know that?
We gotta go. It's so funny. I'm always getting a call from that corn dog.
Right. So. Right.
Crazy. Oh,
Here we go.
here we go.
Please.
Devin, I'm gonna need
Continue.
to see some
Dirty
ID,
shirt.
sir. It's gonna be my new bit. I'm gonna need to see some ID before you come over here.
You as a security.
Oh, again, because she's weak.
Because I'm weak and
I
helpless.
used to work security. I'm not like the biggest.
I used to fight bitches in the bar in college, all right? Right.
It was like the Nick Carter / like the
Eric, the chat loves it.
I don't know.
Word's gonna spread like wildfire.
All right, let me sit.
Absolutely not. Hey, Paul, how you doing? This is Charles. Can you hear me?
I'm well, Charles. How are you, sir?
Excellent. Thank you so much for doing this. I have so many questions about what this means for the Secret Service and the police. That's what we're going to talk to you about. I know you heard the Stephen A. bite. That's part of the conversation, but not involving you. We're just going to lead in. Yeah.
I got bumped from Cuomo last time by Steven, so
Really?
I'll have to take it. I mean,
Wrong choice, Cuomo. Wrong choice.
I know he's a famous guy and I'm nobody, but come on.
All right, we're going to get started right now, Paul. Thanks again. Are you guys... Did you send it to me? No. Jonah? No, I know, but I need to, I don't... Okay. And I need... Oh, hang on one second. All right. Glad we could solve Noah's F1 knowledge. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. It is a huge day in New York City, and not just for NBA fans. Obviously, you know, Game 3 of the NBA Finals going to be tonight, the Knicks against the Spurs. And you've probably been seeing for days how New York City is going crazy for the Knicks. They've added another element now that is really changing things for tens of thousands of people. And that is the fact that President Trump is going to be there. And he is, they have already had to wall off the Garden. Everything has changed about this game because of the president's presence there. And the security is crazy. Those fences we normally see, we used to see those around D.C. back in 2020, you probably remember, when they were trying to protect the White House. Now they've got them around Madison Square Garden, and they have specific rules. The NYPD, Secret Service, Madison Square Garden security are at the highest level right now because of the president's presence. And it means that fans who are showing up, who are paying tens of thousands of dollars in some cases, to go to this game have to be there 2 hours before the game. Wow. What does this mean for the fans? What does this mean for the team? And what is it going to mean for the Secret Service? We're about to be joined by someone who understands what it is like to protect a president in this environment. But before we get to that, Stephen A. Smith said something this morning about the president showing up. And he's speaking from the standpoint of a fan, but he's also speaking from the standpoint of just a New Yorker, I think. Here's what he had to say.
This president has no business showing up in New York City. I am dead serious. It is selfish. It is narcissistic. It is ridiculous that he is coming to this game. I would say the same thing if it were Obama, George W., Clinton. I don't give a damn. We went back to Reagan. This is not a football stadium in some space in Texas where you got a whole bunch of outlays and all of this. This is the Garden. This is Midtown Manhattan. You have any idea what the congestion is going to be like in New York City here? If they lose tonight, I'm looking right at him. I'm saying it. This is just me. I'm blaming him. I'm blaming the president of the United States of America if the New York Knicks lose this tonight.
Okay, that last part is definitely a fan going a little overboard. That won't be the reason if the Knicks should lose. I hope they don't. But, you know, you think about everything he just said about the president going. It just seems like not a very rational decision just from the standpoint of protecting the president in an arena with 20,000 people, not to mention the millions of people outside, and what is going to take to protect him. So joining us right now, someone who has more than 20 years in the Secret Service, is now retired, protected Presidents Bush, Obama, and Trump. And he is joining us now to talk about this huge effort they are undergoing today. His name is Paul Eckloff. Paul, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thanks for having me. I would say that I respect the heck out of Stephen, and I'm thankful that he's not blaming the Secret Service if the Knicks lose. So that's a win for us.
So in all seriousness, though, Paul, there was a press conference this morning where the police and the Secret Service talked about how the Garden was going to be, how procedures are going to be different for entering and exiting, and telling everyone to get there 2 hours early. Even with all of that, once you have the president in the arena, how does this change for Secret Service, and how many agents roughly is it going to take to protect the president in that environment?
I'm not going to address specific numbers, but I would say what's interesting about Madison Square Garden is it does represent one of the most complicated security tasks that the Secret Service could undertake. That being said, this is just another Monday, and there's no better place in the world to do it in the capable hands of the NYPD, who hosts every major leader in the world every September for the UN. What makes this daunting, not just central in the busiest and potentially most important city in the world, you have infrastructure surrounding it, whether it's airspace, deep underground with trains at the neighboring train hall. And a lot of the considerations that you see for major sporting events or NSSEs like the State of the Union are going to have to be put into play. Because while I don't think that a realistic attack on the president and his specific person is likely, given the hundreds of layers of security and potentially thousands of personnel that'll be there, but the crowd could be in danger, and there could be events on the periphery that are done to incite terror or mayhem and cause problems.
So that's absolutely a good point, Paul, that it becomes, a risk for everyone involved. So to that point, if you were on the Secret Service, if you were the head of the Secret Service, is there even room for conversation with the president about whether or not this is a good idea to go? Or is it just, if he's going, that's it? Does anybody try to say, maybe we sit this one out?
There are always conversations of those type, and it's a give and take between the staff and the Secret Service. That being said, the Secret Service never has the luxury of choosing whom to protect or where. The public elects the president that they choose to represent them, and the president and his staff choose to where they need to go. That being said, I'm an American first, and I was a Secret Service agent second. And Secret Service agents are sworn not just to protect the life of the President of the United States and the continuity of the presidency, but democracy itself and the Constitution. And the free society in which we live, I'd like to think a president can choose to attend a sporting event no matter the level.
It is interesting, though, Paul, that a president has never been to an NBA Finals game. I don't know if that's a decision that was made based on interest in the game or security, but it is interesting that it's never happened before. We've seen presidents at Super Bowls and other major events, college national championships, but never at an NBA Finals. And I just think that's really interesting from a security standpoint. If you were on the Secret Service, would you have a preference? And we don't know where the president's going to be seated. We know he's been invited by the owner, James Dolan, who does sit down by the court. If you had a preference, is it better to, I would think you'd want the president in a luxury box, not out on the floor.
The Secret Service's preference would be like you see at the Super Bowl or the NCAA football championship, in a luxury box behind additional ballistic assets, glass, like the things you see at inauguration. But once again, they're going to have to balance the security they have in the building and the access and motion around the protectee and others, because it's not just the president who travels. A few members of his cabinet may be there. There'll be family members. There'll be other VIPs and dignitaries that will require intense coordination. If the Secret Service has its choice, it would be behind ballistic glass. And I have no special knowledge that he won't be. But if he sits courtside, that does represent challenges, way less than if he were to throw out the first pitch at a baseball game, because it is a covered, closed venue,
right,
which provides a shorter distance and better capability to protect him.
You know what I was just thinking about, Paul, just before we let you go, there is some, they've had some practice with this in that the president goes to a lot of UFC matches, which are typically in arenas roughly about the size of Madison Square Garden. And he typically does sit down by the side of the octagon. So I guess they have had experience in protecting him in these environments. How would tonight be any different from those events?
Essentially, it wouldn't. What's important in those events also is that the president has a safe and secure egress route, because the Secret Service plans for when everything falls apart, not just the security of the event, but when things fail. So they're going to need a separate and secure egress route for him and other assets, and also not to impede the public's egress should they need it. But he sat courtside or ringside for UFC. This is particularly similar to that. And you just kind of control things in layers. You have an inner perimeter and middle perimeters and growing outward to the outside. But it certainly can be secured. But it is a logistical nightmare for the Secret Service, but something that no other agency in the world is capable of completing successfully.
All right. Well, it's going to be very interesting to watch sort of the game next to the game that people will be watching tonight at Madison Square Garden, actually starting this afternoon, since everybody has to get there so early. Paul, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate your insight.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's see. Brandon said Trump will be sleeping by halftime anyway. So in other words, he's protected from a bomb blast while the fans and the players are blown into jigsaw puzzles.
No.
Everyone knows that's not the case.
No. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if you're someone attending the game, you're probably
The safest you'll ever
the
be.
safest person in New York City.
Yeah.
Right.
One said, this is all political. He don't give a damn about this game or this team. He just wants to be seen.
I don't know. I mean, it would make sense if he were a Knicks fan. One, his friend owns the team. Two, he's lived in New York most of his life and went to the games and was beloved when he went to the games. So I don't know if he's expecting the same when he shows up tonight.
Only time can
I
tell.
really don't know which way it's going to go.
Antonio said, hopefully they don't have him come on the court. Maybe he throws like the halftime, you know, like when they play games.
There's no first pitch.
No, but like, you know, when you throw the basket, you like jump on the trampoline and throw the basketball. It's like, you'll win a Mazda if you get it in. A half court shot.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Trump do
A lot
that.
of 80-year-olds doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, still 79. Sorry.
How funny would that be though if he like wins like a brand new like Toyota Camry halfway through?
That would be a great troll to the audience. Be like,
Right?
All right, we have our fan coming out for the halftime shot.
Half court free
and
throw.
The president walks out.
Yeah, not right. McDonald's for everybody.
Huh.
Are you eating an Italian salad? Chicken soup. Yeah, I smell it.
Devin's eating? So weird that Devin
Smells like someone just microwaved an onion.
I don't know why I'm coming over to smell that, but I am.
I got nervous. I was like, oh my God, do I smell weird?
Oh boy.
Oh, you.
Devin, try not to spill it on yourself. Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. He's over there. All right. Good work, Charles. I'll be over here if you need me.
I'd like some company. Well, no offense to the New York Knicks, the San Antonio Spurs, or President Trump, but Madison Square Garden might be more famous right now to tens of thousands, if not millions, of Taylor Swift fans who are not thinking about a basketball game going on there. But the news that we broke on Friday that 1,200, roughly, of Taylor and Travis Kelce's friends are going to be there at the Garden for her wedding. This is crazy. We've been wondering how big the wedding was going to be. And we thought, is it going to be somewhere in like 250 to 300 to like 600 people? Way off. They are going for a mega wedding at Madison Square Garden on July 3rd. That's the word that we have now. So I didn't, by the way, just to give you a little context, 1,200 people would be way more, I think twice as much as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had at the last big royal wedding that we went to. And yeah, that's pretty huge. Now, as for security, which we just talked about for the game tonight, there is going to be security. Obviously, we're told that Taylor and Travis are going to be hiring a lot of private security to help, but obviously NYPD is going to be involved in this. And now, last week when the commissioner, NYPD commissioner, was talking about all the big events they have coming up, the finals, World Cup, all these things that New York City is going to have to, be protecting people, she made a joke. She's like, plus Taylor Swift's wedding. And then she said, oh, I was just kidding, of course.
And what's interesting is
She wasn't kidding.
We've spoken to police sources well inside the NYPD who work in that area, like to cover that precinct, and they're like, Listen, we haven't heard anything about it, but again, Taylor Swift is a big name. It's probably something they're going to keep under wraps
They would
until
keep under
the
wraps
11th
until-
hour.
Right.
It is interesting, though, Madison Square Garden, just because, I mean, as we reported last week, we knew it was going down in the heart of Manhattan.
Right.
But for someone as big as her, you would almost think the commotion that this is going to cause is almost like what we're going to see outside, like the stadium tonight with the Knicks.
I mean, I guess the difference is there's 20,000 people showing up for tonight's game. This is going to be a fairly, relatively exclusive
1,000 people
guest
wedding.
list of 1,000. Although, think about 1,000 people.
I don't
What
know.
if you don't get on that list? What if you're not invited and they're having more than 1,000 guests?
Yeah.
It's got to sting a little bit.
Also, what do you buy someone? What do you buy someone like Taylor Swift? Like, what do you bring for a wedding? I mean, I guess most people
I don't
would
think
do
it's
like
a concern. I don't think they're worried about people showing up with
Madison
gifts or
Square
envelopes.
Garden.
Yeah, different kind of event.
Thank you.
Oh, we're not doing a skipper? All right.
Hey, just taking a load off. Just put my feet up and hanging out.
Taking a presidential nap?
Yeah. I would never want to have my wedding at MSG.
Why not?
I don't know. It's also like, what food are they gonna have? Like hot dogs and popcorn?
No, they're not using
And what do you
Madison
get
Square
them?
Garden vendors. Pretty sure that she'll have a top-notch shelf. I mean, chef.
A top-notch shelf.
Top-notch chef.
There's gonna be really good shelving units at the wedding. You're never living that one down. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not. They're not going to run the wedding like
Yeah, but it's a weird.
an
it's
athletic
just.
event.
It's so not her. I wonder if it's a ploy.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know. I just feel like I think it might be a ploy. Like I think they might be saying, "Oh, it's an MSG, blah blah," and then they're gonna pop
I know why you
out.
say
Like
that. I will just say, obviously, we can't reveal our source, but
it's
this is someone
sound.
with extremely direct knowledge and not a ploy. Not a ploy. Now,
All right.
are they going to do another? Could they use another venue in New York for part of the celebration?
Yeah.
Sure. But the garden is going to be involved in it.
Yeah. All right.
And I would think you don't. While it is possible that they use another venue, why would you do that? Why are you going to try? You know how long it's going to take to move
know.
1,200 people? You wouldn't do that. So you're going to make it one-stop shopping. It's all going to be there, hot
Yeah.
dogs and all.
Hot dogs and all.
It's not going to be hot dogs.
Okay.
How far is the park from
Pretty far.
How far is the what?
Central Park?
It's pretty far. Nah.
Nah.
Nah, and that's the whole reason. Like, you don't go to Central Park because now you're exposed. Now there's gonna be all kinds of photos. I think the biggest question, which we are trying to figure out, is she going to record it for commerce? Like, obviously, they'll record it for themselves, but will they also record it for, a movie, Disney Plus?
Maybe, I feel like Swifties will find a way to hack into the MSG security cameras to watch the feed.
Don't do that, Swifties.
Swifties do it.
Do it and you end up in prison. Just saying.
Yeah. Somebody said I would love to be the stage manager or the wedding planner.
Wow. It does become a huge.
And then what do you buy
Event.
them? WL said, who's gonna buy him a blender?
You have to donate. There's no buying them a
Yeah,
gift.
you don't
Right?
buy.
They just, in lieu of gifts,
Do you get like a portrait painted for them? Like a
by the
custom
way,
art piece?
him like a centaur?
Yeah.
It's always
When
good.
you love getting invited to those weddings where they say in lieu of gifts.
I love it.
Because you don't ever do the thing they request, do you?
I mean, I do. I donate as anonymously, though. I never under my name. So all those, when you see those anonymous bids,
Nice.
cutting checks.
You do it anonymously.
Yeah, no, I don't like the hoopla.
Why wouldn't you put your name so they know that you actually
Put my name next
gave
to
them
that
a gift?
Make-A-Wish Foundation, though, back in the day. You remember that? You guys tried to shame me. Gave that kid $50. Made a
We
wish
did
too.
shame you.
I
The only
remember.
reason you gave him the $50 was we shamed you. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Why would anybody ever invite Derek to their wedding?
I'm a good time.
I feel like you'd be fun on the dance floor.
You know my favorite wedding song?
What?
It's Raining Men, Weather Girl. I tear the dance floor up because I know every single lyric. Because the humidity is rising, ooh, rising. Barometer's getting low, how low? I can do both parts. According to all sources, the street's the place to go. Cause tonight for...
All right, stop.
You know what they say to do? They say to rip off the roof and just stay in bed. Let the men rain down on you. That's the advice. It's the best. It's the best. They take the whole thing so seriously.
Oh my God.
You know who wrote that song?
Come on, Paul Schaefer. It's
Wow.
the greatest ever.
Nice.
I love it.
Oh, Crystal said Derek gives a $2 anonymous gift.
Right, exactly.
I get
That's
the
why
little
it's
ones and the big
anonymous.
ones.
And then
That's why it's anonymous.
The comment after that is dweeb.
Dweeb.
I think they mean it endearingly.
Dweebs get stuffed in lockers. Dweebs aren't even the smart ones. They're the ones who just get stuffed in lockers just because they're
All right.
like effete.
When did how to do this?
This was a while
really
ago
funny.
because the restraining order was dismissed because they didn't show up to
Right.
prosecute it.
But the actual sneaking in was February, you said, Jonah? Okay. So I've got Hutta, Louis,
And the woman's name is
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of Love Island.
And Lou,
I got to go to Love Island College.
Louis is famous from Too Hot to Handle because he is too hot to handle, man. He is something else. Have you ever seen him?
No.
Oh, he even stands on the, they all stand on the shoulders of giants like Louis on that show. He's just like one of the hottest guys I've ever seen. He really is. Very charming too.
That's what he.
I don't. Oh, Louis? Louis is so hot. Yeah. You don't think so?
Oh, that's great.
It's very symmetrical. And he's got a British accent. He's just everything. Got it all. He does.
Are we going to find, is there going to be a security video of you trying to break into his baby mama's house?
It's Derek
You would
sliding under the garage door trying to hang out with them.
I just want to hang out. I don't even want to.
Oh my God.
Hope some of that cool rubs off.
All right. Yeah. Former Love Islander, Hutta, Hutta. Former Love Islander Hutta Mustafa did something that, well, previous to what we're about to show you, had just been alleged that she snuck into an apartment building so she could get closer to and harass, allegedly, the baby mama of her then boyfriend. So follow along here. Hutta was dating this guy, Louis, and Louis had a baby with another woman named Nicole. And this security video that we obtained shows Hutta sneaking into the parking garage, waiting until another car went through. The gate is coming down, and she sneaks under Mission Impossible style. This was back in February, and then you see other cameras show her walking through the parking garage, very calmly, probably heading toward Nicole's apartment. Now, Nicole had alleged all of this when she went to get a restraining order against Hutta. Not shockingly, she was trying to get a restraining order, and it was, she did get one. She was granted a temporary restraining order. The odd thing is that restraining order has now been thrown out, despite the fact that there is this video evidence, and it's basically because Nicole, I don't understand this, but she didn't follow through.
You got to show up. So there's a hearing after you get a temporary restraining order. You go in to try to get what's called a permanent, but it's usually anywhere between 3 and 5 years. And you have to show up, and you have to present your evidence and convince the judge that this should be longer than just that temporary
And when you
restraining
have
order.
this kind of evidence,
She had the goods.
Right, you've got her dead to rights. There's no reason for Hutta to be going into this building, and especially, I mean, it's so obvious when you, because she could have gone much sooner.
Oh, definitely, but she almost has to barrel roll under that closing gate.
Maybe she didn't realize that the gate was going to come down, and she thought she had time, but
she clears it, though.
Once it starts closing,
the thing that's going on here,
She should have just done a full slide.
She should have just slid under, like, entrapment style. But listen, the thing that's going on here is I think Louis has broken up with Huda. So the immediacy of her being upset with Louis' ex, who is the baby mama's, whose apartment complex, is probably gone at this point, unless she's trying to get back with him or something. The sort of love triangle aspect of this is maybe in the past, and so she didn't want to go to court or pay for lawyers to go pursue this.
Also, why wouldn't, I mean, if Louis saw this video, and I don't know, I have any reason to know if he did, that would be a pretty good reason to break up with Huda.
It's a little bit of a red flag to some people, but look, it's kind of exciting too. A little bit of this passion. There's a blurry line between passion
that your girlfriend is going after the mother of your child, that she would just show up unannounced at her door. You think that's exciting?
But she's also very limber and able to get under, like, garage doors that
Look
are
at her
closing.
athletic
That's
ability,
like, listen,
yeah.
that's someone who's really into you.
Yes,
it can
definitely
curdle
into you. Definitely into you, but there's such a thing as into you too much.
This is true. It can curdle into a pathology. But listen, nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt.
Nobody was hurt, but yes, as you said, Louis and Huda have broken up. We don't know if Louis and Nicole are back together, but yes, the kid is shielded from this at this point, which is what Louis is got to be happy about.
I would think so.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I'm from Chicago. When it comes down to the Huda situation, she's always been a special case, but I do find it quite odd that they did drop the case against her. I felt like she should have kept the case going because clearly Huda thinks that she's still in the villa and she thinks breaking and entering can get her a chat, but that's not the case. And I don't know. I just think it's a very touchy situation. I feel like the mom doesn't probably want to pursue the case because Huda is the mom as well. But you can ignore all the hate comments you want in your comments, but if they decide to pursue the issue, she cannot avoid the judge. And she made sure to show her level of athleticism the way she went underneath that gate.
I wish they would keep going with the case just so Huda could show up and have some explanation, an excuse to the judge for why she was doing this. I would love just to hear creatively what she could come up with. I thought it was a different apartment. I thought this was my friend's house. I got the address wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to
Crystal said,
check the oil in her car.
Crystal said, she's psycho. Give her a show on Zeus.
Well, now that's
That's a good idea.
Huda's very
She's
busy
stealthy.
getting her music career off the ground now.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I knew a woman.
It's a definite red flag. It's a
Oh my
definite
God.
red flag. And I know,
Yeah.
like this morning we were talking about it, and some people were like, oh, guys like a crazy chick.
But it's admirable when a woman has drive. She has a goal and she's going to accomplish it.
It is admirable, as long as that goal is not
A
crime.
felony? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all right. I support women's rights and wrongs.
This
Sorry,
one seems pretty clearly a wrong.
I was just sitting down.
What? What? My canes? What canes? Oh, is that the Monday treat? Treat?
I brought a sweet potato.
I am. Yes, you may have. I
could have
cede
mine,
my
too.
my tendies to you, Eric.
You can have mine too.
Whoa.
I'll take yours.
Okay,
Ow.
all you. Yeah, I brought a sweet potato and 3 chicken meatballs.
Devin, no tendies. You're just going straight soup.
Salad.
That's
Salad?
the best soup ever.
No, I may get some tenders.
You should dip them in
Devin,
the soup.
don't do the soup like that.
I know.
What?
You're playing with fire. You know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna
You want to show everybody your
already
shirt?
have a
You want to show everybody your shirt? Yeah. Why do you wear white shirts?
can't wear white.
You're not.
Not even after Labor Day.
He's a mess. Can't take him anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Charles, what are you gonna have for lunch today?
This morning, driving into work, I get in here, and I think, and I'm like, I look down.
Good question.
A bagel and a Celsius?
No bagel.
Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cutting out bagels now.
You're cutting out bagels?
Yeah.
Thank
I
God.
realize it's
I'm retiring this year.
a lot.
You eat one every morning.
I know. Going with ripped a page out of Harvey's book.
You should get the better bagels, 0 carbs.
carb-free bread.
So good. I have lots of recommendations.
Freaking awful, but I don't know how they get away with calling it bread.
You know what I was thinking about this weekend? What's your roommate's name?
Georgia and Fancy.
Fancy.
What's her name?
My roommates, it's me, Georgia, and Fancy.
Fancy. I
Fancy.
I've known someone named Fancy before.
Talia, Georgia, and
Never
Fancy.
knew a Fancy.
I have absolutely
Stern.
knew a Fancy.
Fancy Edith.
That's a
Fancy
Fancy
Edith
name.
Stern.
Strong
Isn't that a good one? She's the goat.
all right. Serious sadness. That would stand out to you if you knew someone named Fancy. I don't remember her last name. I don't know the last names of most of you. Who was she talking? She's on Jenna. Well, Savannah Guthrie answered a question that I think a lot of Today Show viewers, a lot of people who followed her, was people who were following her every word during the search for her mother. The question everyone has asked since she's gone back to the Today Show is, how do you do this? How do you show up when it's very clear that she is still very much in mourning, very, upset about the fact they never solved this? She posted this weekend I believe it's some scripture. I don't know the Bible verse, but she posted this, and it is heartbreaking. It says, "Oh my soul, it cries out, soul, it cries out." And at the bottom, she said, "Bring her home." So she's clearly still very much dealing with her mother's disappearance, and yet showing up for work every day. And this is how she explained it to Jenna when they discussed it today on the Today Show.
It's really hard to come back, and I've been trying so hard to hold it together, and I promise I will. This show and this hour especially is like about joy, but having you and all everyone at the people behind the scenes, people in my ear, the producers, our castmates, it's like, when I see you in the morning, I know that you see me, no matter what is going on. And sometimes it's almost too much, because I feel like to do the job, I gotta keep it together, pull it together, I cry every morning on the way to work, and I cry every morning on the way home. And I'm grateful to have good friends and to be able to come to such a beautiful and joyous and supportive place.
It was a very real moment on television. Everyone has been wondering how she's gonna carry on. I think that, everyone deals with loss in life. People lose family members and they have to keep working. And
I think some people think that, well, it's been a while and she's probably getting better, but to hear her say she cries on the way in and on the way home,
it's a lot.
She's still
dealing
clearly
with,
going through it, but it does sound like work is a necessary distraction for her.
She has to, continue to live her life, as her mom is still missing, but it's still heavy on her.
Hi, Tina from Chicago. I think it's incredibly inspiring what she's going through. Having just lost my father back in February and still having to live life like normal has been a challenge for me, and I have the closure I need. So the fact that she's still out there doing the dang thing without the closure and in the public eye, it's incredibly inspiring to see.
Yeah, I don't know how she's doing it. I think while she clearly, and I don't, maybe she was trying to address, they get those questions sent into the Today Show every day. I don't know that people are going to understand it any better. It still feels like, especially hearing how much pain she's still in, I think you still have the question, how in the world is she doing this?
Yeah. Antonio, her strength is admirable. Not good. It's really sad. Do they still have her home?
Yeah.
Do you think they will? People are wondering.
They're still, as far as the investigation goes, said the last update was last month, a couple of weeks ago, and the sheriff said we're still running the DNA, trying to find matches in databases outside of the criminal databases, just like the ancestry type platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still hoping to find something.
Yep. Crystal H said, you do what you have to do to get by. It's crazy. Sad and scary.
Yes, definitely admirable.
Yeah.
And I think necessary for her.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you
What do you
don't go back
do?
to work, you're
It's
sitting at home, not getting it. Then you're just sitting at home. You're still not getting any answers, but all you're focused on
damned
is
if you do, damned if you
the
don't.
crime.
And people will find something to say about you no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, somebody asked to vote on your cereal.
They what?
They asked to vote on your cereal.
Okay.
Do you want to propose 2 options?
What are the options?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty much Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios,
Ooh.
or Frosted Flakes.
All right.
I have been off the flakes.
You've been off the flakes.
I've been off the flakes.
They are
pretty
just kind
hard
of,
for the last year.
wow, they
I
are
think
just
I've probably
coated in
had
sugar.
like 4 or 5 bowls in the last year.
Corn is not good for you.
Corn is not good for you?
No, and I'm not just saying that because I have a corn allergy. I really mean it.
You know, there's no actual corn in cornflakes, right?
You're the biggest idiot if you don't believe that. It's literally cornmeal. What do you think cornflakes is made out of, genius? Wait, Charles, are you serious right now?
I actually don't know what it's made of.
Did you just say there's no corn?
I have no idea what it's made of.
It's just straight up cornmeal.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Charles, yes I do. The only ingredient, milled corn, sugar, and malt flavor. Those are the 3 ingredients in Frosted Flakes.
Knock me over with a feather. Also, I don't care.
Oh my God. All right, are we going over to sports? Ay, ay, ay. Honey Nut Cheerios. What was that song they used to sing? It was like I don't know. Take it away, Charles.
What?
I said, take it away.
What do we got here? What's this?
Little
Spikes
Lee pulling up in the
selling
Knicks
some gear?
mobile. Look, little Fanatics thing here. West 4th Street Courts, giving away some merch.
You know what? The thing I tried to order last night, it was
Yeah.
Fanatics that
Oh,
denied
what?
me.
Was it any of the Apple?
It was, it was the, what was the imagery? I think it was the garden, but it says award tour across the top, and then the Knicks at the bottom. There's another one that quotes Tribe Called Quest. What does it say? Another Tribe shirt too. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I think you got to try again.
I was telling Mike this morning, I think I over-ordered Knicks merchandise this week. This is the problem when you have 3 days off between games.
Right.
So after Friday night, what's a poor, obsessed Knicks fan to do?
Right.
You start every time you come across, and they know, like, clearly,
yeah,
all the platforms know what I'm looking for, and
Right,
so they're just
that you're gonna
feeding
get
me.
it.
And finally, last night, I reached my limit. The credit card company was like, this might be fraud.
Is this guy opening a Knicks store? I was doing the same exact thing. I must have closed it. But
Yeah. And I wasn't going to order it either. I looked at it for a full day, and I was like, I don't need this. What am I?
and then they won
Another
game
T-shirt.
2. They're like, yep, I need it.
Yeah, so we need game 3. Then I got to stay off the internet for a day. So I don't order anymore. All right. We have Spencer tweets. I know that's the sound up is Trump on Meet the Press. Yeah. A net swing of more than 43,000 votes since Tuesday. Probably nothing. It's effective. Things have changed dramatically for Spencer Pratt in his effort to become the next mayor of Los Angeles. You know, all of last week, the primary was on Tuesday, and ballots have been still being counted. Spencer was in second place, which meant that he would be in the runoff come November against incumbent Mayor Karen Bass. Well, over the weekend, as they continued to count ballots, it flipped. And now Spencer Pratt is third and Nithya Raman is in second place. This means that Spencer's political career could be over if it continues. Now, there's still, I think, right now, I think there's still more than 15% of the ballots that have to be counted. But it's close enough between Spencer and Nithya that it could flip around again. We just don't know. Spencer certainly seems to feel like something's up. And while he hasn't gone so far as to say the election is rigged, he said this, a net swing of more than 43,000 votes for Nithya since Tuesday. 43,000, huh? Where have I seen that number before? Probably nothing. And then included a link to an article about that says there are 43,000 homeless people in LA City. So, yeah, I think it's pretty clear what he's saying there. Now, he didn't say that the election was stolen.
No.
However, President Trump certainly insinuated at the very least that something is afoot with the LA mayor race.
The election was rigged. It was a dirty election.
Mr.
And it's
President,
happening again right now in
never
California.
Presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election was
California.
rigged.
Right now, look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in
California. No, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, it's 4 days, and they aren't even close to coming up with.
That's how they count
You know
the
why they're
votes in
doing that? Because
California.
they're cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence to support
All I
that?
have to do is look.
So, as you probably heard over the weekend, the president stormed out of that interview very shortly after that, just saying, there's nothing to talk about here. It's rigged, and you don't want to believe me that it's rigged, so I'm leaving.
Right.
I think that's going to start a lot of conversation, and you already see Spencer sort of.
Right. Yeah, let's be honest. He didn't say
Cozying
the
up
word
to it.
fraud. He didn't say stolen election, but come on. When you point to the amount of people in Skid Row and the votes that came, I mean, it's kind of connected
You can
dots here.
kind of see what he's saying.
I think the thing, we need to fix this, Charles, because it invites people to come up with these conspiracy theories.
The fact that it takes so long to count ballots.
It's 2026. We've got to have a better way to do this by now. Like you said, the fact that we still got 15% of the vote outstanding and it's a week after Election Day, there's got to be a better way, bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It's weird. I mean, on the one hand, you want to say, yes, they're counting the ballots. They're taking their time to count the ballots.
And each one should be counted.
By the way, Spencer also posted a thing from A Beautiful Mind where he said, me trying to figure out how votes get counted in LA. Well, the reality is they get counted like they get counted anywhere else. It's just that it takes much longer because they allow you to vote by mail up until as long as it's postmarked on Election Day.
I think the bottom line, Charles, is that the Republicans or the conservatives, they have no faith in the people that run the elections in Los Angeles. They feel like they're so far left and they're not getting a fair shake here. And I think, I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that's what they think. And I actually believe that they think that this election has been stolen.
Now, the only thing where that conspiracy theory falls apart is that there's no way, who's behind the conspiracy, I guess, is right? And their rationale would be that the Democrats are behind this, right?
Yep.
Well, the Democrats wouldn't want Nithya Raman to run against Karen Bass. They want Spencer Pratt. Because the reality is that in Los Angeles, a very democratic city, Spencer Pratt probably isn't going to beat Karen Bass, who has the backing of the Democratic Party, right?
Agree.
So now if you have Nithya Raman, she's also a Democrat.
Yeah.
Well, now you've got Democrat on Democrat.
Right.
And Mayor Bass suddenly doesn't, it's not a
She could lose
shoo-in to
that.
return.
Right. Well, you could.
So then
Devil's
who's behind the
But
conspiracy?
devil's advocate, you say this way, you got a Democrat no matter what. Is there a long shot that maybe Spencer could have somehow, some way won? Maybe. I think too, long shot.
So who's behind the conspiracy?
Right. The Democrats.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hi, Teresa with Howard here, and here's my take. I feel like when we ask who does it benefit, I mean, who does it benefit for it to be stolen? I mean, I get it. Trump is triggered. It's history repeating itself for him. And we have a privileged, unqualified white man who's running for office that somehow everybody is supposed to believe that Angeleans will vote for. But I don't believe it. I think that that it works to create this divisiveness and question democracy.
Yeah, I mean, that is the longer it takes to count these ballots, and I don't know if they have a projected day that it's going to be done, but the longer it takes, the more you allow conspiracy theories to creep in. And so for that reason alone, it would be great if they could figure out a way to do it faster than this. But yeah, this conspiracy theory makes no sense. Zero. Unless Nithya Raman is behind it.
What? Start that rumor. That's funny.
Has anyone ever met a Nithya Raman supporter?
So I got to tell you, actually, I haven't, but I also don't go around asking people because
who you vote for?
One,
That's my favorite
I don't vote
question.
in LA City, so it wasn't.
Me neither.
Not my.
I tried. I was looking all over for Spencer's name, not on the ballot.
Not my battle, but think about it. If you're a Democrat and you want to support Mayor Bass over Spencer, right?
Yeah.
But you're not really thrilled with a lot of the things that Mayor Bass has done or hasn't gotten done. And now you have another option who's still a Democrat, so you're not, if that's what's really important to you is that it stays blue.
Yeah.
Now you've got another option.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's something to that.
And you might go, well, it can't be any worse than it has been with Karen Bass.
Right. So give her a shot.
And so she gets a shot. I think it's really, you just can't say that the Democratic Party is behind. They did not want two Democrats.
Do you think there's any way that Spencer could have beaten Karen Bass? Very, very long shot.
Well, clearly not.
Yeah.
Very long shot.
Well, if it was one-on-one.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree.
I mean, the reality, look, who knows?
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
It could flip again. It's just that most of the late ballots tend to be Democrat, not Republican.
Right.
So
the trend would have to reverse the way.
In fact, if it did reverse now, you could have the Democrats saying, "What the hell did Spencer Pratt do?"
Right. Yeah. That'll be fun when that happens.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Somebody said, fine when they win, rigged when they lose. It's the way the world works.
Based on past experiences of other candidates, I would suggest to Spencer Pratt that he not get on the phone to someone and ask, I just need you to find 50,000 more votes.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Eric, you had a question
Don't do it,
over
Spencer.
here?
Yeah, you're not a Vegas Golden Knights fan by chance,
are you?
I'm not, but.
Danhausen just cursed them.
What?
So wait, who ended up winning?
Just cursed the Golden Knights.
Did the Canes end up winning that game? Oh, the Knights won it double overtime.
Oh, that's your last win. Danhausen got him.
Why is he cursing the Knights?
I don't know.
What does he have against Vegas?
He's got to get a new shtick.
You guys know who this Danhausen guy is?
Yeah, he keeps cursing everyone.
I'm curious if the chat is...
Chat?
Eric wants me to believe that it's like the most important thing in sports.
Chat, y'all know Danhausen?
He what?
Let's see. Hold on, they're fighting about democracy. We're going to need a few.
Oh, good.
He's not good.
What about democracy?
Democrats are fraudsters. They've stolen billions of taxpayers' dollars. We don't have a democracy. We never have. Somebody said, all right, friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my God. Someone said you're dense.
I was maybe the best thing that happened to me this weekend. I was in a bar. That's not the good
Same.
part.
Best thing that's ever happened
No,
to me.
that's
I was
not
at the
the
bar.
good part. I was in a bar, and we were all just mostly we were talking about the Knicks, but someone came in and, for reasons unclear to me, suddenly wanted to talk about Trump, and she even pulled up a photo of him and started to ask someone like, "You didn't vote for this guy, did you?" And
What?
the funny thing is the person she was saying it to, I know, and they did vote for Trump. But anyway, so I was kind of watching out of the corner of my eye to see where this goes. And thankfully, the bartender walked up and said, "We have a rule here, no politics." And it cut that off immediately. And she begged, the woman was like, "Please, we can't talk about it at all." And they're like, "Nope, no politics."
That's a good policy.
Very good
The people
policy.
do know
More
Danhausen.
bars should do that.
They know Danhausen and they love him. They
Oh,
said
they do.
he uncursed the Knicks and they've won 14
So I
straight
didn't
games
know
since.
about Danhausen until Eric
Yeah.
told me about him and this curse that he had put on the Knicks, and then he uncursed them. And listen,
And it's been really working for them, honestly.
As someone who is clearly very superstitious, I'm not going to say it's not a thing.
For sure. Well, let's wait until
And
after the game.
See how it all plays out.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
Knicks haven't won yet. They've only won 2 games.
Yet.
Mission is not complete. Think
Not
about
complete. Danhausen cursed Babcock, somebody said. That's funny. Danhausen is the Manhausen.
Oh, let me see the Lewis shout out to her.
Oh my God, Judy Crazy Chicken Lady said Danhausen came over to her house with his
and have
aunt.
the support.
What? You need
But
to pay him
you know, with
human
my
money to
friends, incredible turnout just overall with people, and
Classic Danhausen.
yeah.
Sorry, my eye
it's-
is itchy. I'm okay.
I don't really know what else to
Nobody
say.
worry,
It's,
I'm all right.
it's amazing to have good people around you and good people supporting you, and you know, she does that for me every day.
Oh, that was her he was talking about the whole time. I thought he was talking about his team. I thought he was talking about Ferrari. He was addressing what happened with Tim. Oh, it was all about Kim. Right. Ready? Yeah, man. Lock in. My nephew told me this weekend I'm not allowed to say lock in.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're too old for that. You can't say that." I'm like, "Dude, you didn't invent locked in."
I don't know what the clip is, but I'll be good, bro.
You did say it and it didn't come out.
There's a Lewis soundbite talking about
Are we
having
getting
Kim
into the
there.
Martin Brundle stuff? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Damn straight we are. Oh, to answer your question, by the way, Daniela, from before, we'll do the Martin first. Welcome back to TMZ Live. This was a huge weekend for Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian. Lewis, because he was racing in the F1 Grand Prix in Monaco, and Kim, because she was there. I'm sure it's not her first time at the Monaco Grand Prix, but first time there when she's dating someone who's racing in it, and by the way, did very well. His best finish of the year, Lewis Hamilton came in second. So why was there so much focus on Kim and people criticizing her for her appearance at the race? It has to do with a reporter for Sky TV in the UK, Martin Brundle. Martin famously walks around the garage area before races and talks to other drivers, talks to celebrities. But when he got to Kim Kardashian, kind of got a Heisman.
Kim, Martin Brundle, Sky F1, how are you today? Yes. No, you don't need to push me, mate. Yeah, normally people have a quick chat with us. Are you enjoying F1? Yeah. Okay, Kim and Chloe, so we're not talking today.
What? I mean, she's standing right there looking at the man. Brutal. Like, and you could hear him say, "Sir, you don't have to push me." Somebody was pushing him. But
so F1 fans are obviously extremely passionate. I know it's a massive sport, especially outside the United States.
Yes.
But the problem is that
her boyfriend is the most popular driver.
Correct, but
right?
but for those outside of the bubble of F1, people don't really know who this Martin Brundle guy is.
Do you think Kim Kardashian, should you consider her outside of the bubble of F1?
Well, now she's in the bubble, but this isn't the first time this happens. Every time U.S. celebrities interact with this guy or not interact, they get blasted. So I looked it up. It happened with Brad Pitt in 2022, a very similar interaction. Cara Delevingne, another massive celebrity.
Why
she got,
wouldn't you?
She got killed online.
What does it take to just? He's clearly talking to you. You're looking right at him to just say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, I mean, she could
Great day.
She could have talked to him, but like the fact
and
of
then be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you got to go." We're like, and walk
all
away.
the F1 fans like up in arms, like she made this huge sin because she didn't talk to a reporter.
Because she is there as the girlfriend of the most popular driver on the grid. So you can't show up and like act like you're bigger than F1.
I mean, I get that, but it's just I just feel like it's a little crazy. You almost didn't even know the guy's name. You stumbled over the guy's name.
But you're right. I don't know his name, but I know who he is. If I were at an F1 race and he walked up and I saw the Sky TV mic, I'd be like, "Oh, that's the guy."
And then probably would keep walking. But that's neither here nor there.
Lewis, by the way, did have give Kim a shout out. A reporter asked what it meant to have her there supporting him for the Monaco race.
It's amazing to have her come this weekend and have the support. But, you know, with my friends, an incredible turnout just overall with people. And, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It's amazing to have good people around you and good people supporting you. And you know, she does that for me every day.
She does that for me every day. By the way,
these guys are in love.
Okay, Devin. So you think that she's just like normal celebrity?
No, I don't think she's a normal
who didn't
celebrity.
recognize Martin Brundle. But what happens when a driver wins an F1 race? You know what happens, right? There's a champagne.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen
champagne
that,
bath
yeah.
and everything. So you think Kim would know that, right?
Did she not?
Well, she certainly acted like she's like, I don't want any. What are you talking? Why are they shielding her? She should want to be soaked by the
Kim
champagne.
Kardashian, dude. This is
oh my
exactly
God, an umbrella
this
goes
is exactly
up.
what you would expect.
And an umbrella
well,
goes
what we're
up.
not showing is I'm pretty sure he blew a kiss to her when he was on the podium. Like this dude is head over heels for her. I don't think he cares if she knows the ins and outs of F1.
Take the champagne shower, Kim. Come on, show support.
Abby from Canada. I think that Kim did great, honestly. She probably doesn't know that much about F1. She's just there to support her boyfriend. And like, I think
But hold on, if she's supporting her boyfriend, he is F1.
The reporter should be talking to her famous F1 boyfriend, not her. Like, that's all I have to say. It just doesn't make sense. And honestly, with the champagne showers, pulling out an umbrella at that time was administering medicine after death. But at least she took it like a champ, and we didn't get another Kim. There's people that are dying moment.
I don't know that she took it like a champ. I think she was running away with people covering her. But yeah. Maybe she'll be used to it the next time.
That is really funny.
Every story we talk about him, it's a celebrity. The funny one, though, honestly, I felt like is the Brad Pitt one because he was in the F1 movie.
Right.
So that's why people were like,
right.
And he didn't get he like kind of did a similar thing.
I feel bad for that guy.
Martin but Brad at least acknowledged he was there, right?
I think there was this it was just like an awkward. Every time he gets like a U.S. celebrity, it's like an awkward encounter.
Listen, they're all getting used to F1, right?
Listen.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to the guy behind you. Brad, Martin Brundle, Sky F1. How are you doing?
I mean, that was pretty much the same.
He at least acknowledged him.
He's running from him.
Because he didn't want to talk best before anyone knew about the movie. He didn't want to talk about it. But he even found a way to acknowledge him. And by the way, the Kardashians were shooting for their show, and I'm sure that was part of it where Hulu didn't want them to like give another platform. It's the same reason that they rarely speak to any cameras anywhere because they save it all for their show. But
Yeah, I'll
you can
take
say
it.
hi to the guy.
Oh, what the?
Ridiculous. All right, what are we doing here?
Just checking in on my Candy Crush levels.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. What year was this from? I know he was in high school.
2019, and one was, I would assume, 2018, because he went 2 years, junior and senior year.
Where is this in Canada?
It's British Columbia.
British Columbia?
I think I want to say it's like by
Squamish?
Vancouver. Calama
Squamish?
something.
Snohomish?
Calamo something.
Heated rivalry. Why is that word always hard to say? Heated rivalry star Hudson Williams had something from his past come back to haunt him this weekend. A photo from his high school days, a couple of photos that have surfaced online that show him with Sharpie markings all over his face. But the part that everyone zeroed in on, understandably, is the fact that there was a swastika among those markings on his face. Now, this is back 2018, 2019, and he had to answer for what was going on here. And his answer is high school kids do stupid things. And furthermore, he says that even though he was part of this group of friends who, do this thing every year where there's underage drinking, which you can see there, and he acknowledged that, but they write on each other's faces, on their clothing. He didn't realize, we're told, that the markings at that point the photo was taken, that one of the markings was a swastika.
Right, and to be clear, the people that we spoke to close to him say that they're not saying until these were unearthed a couple days ago he didn't know, but at the time,
right.
They were all drinking.
He's known since then.
Right,
but
for years now he's known about these, but they, the people close to him say he has been telling people that this is obviously inexcusable, and yes, he was young at the time, that doesn't obviously make it okay. It's interesting, there is a thread going around that I was sent this morning, and it's a mom in town where he went to school.
This
saying,
is in a small town in Canada, in Western Canada.
In Canada, saying that this is common. These kids go, it's known they write slurs, they write, body parts that aren't
They're
necessarily
trying to be
appropriate.
shocking.
Right, and it's a known thing that they do up there. Again, the people that we spoke to go back and just keep adamantly saying, like, listen, it's not, he doesn't say it's excusable, but it is what they did back then when he was young.
We don't have time. What? Okay. I mean, I would would rather a Skype than. No, I'd rather a Skype than 2.5 minutes. I just think I'd like to hear someone's take on his explanation on, like, if you want to do it in. Yeah, I mean, we could drop polls. I don't think there was anything super interesting. Yeah. More photos.
Okay. Hi, I'm Emma from Seattle. As a Jewish person, obviously this behavior really hurts to see, but honestly, it's not very surprising to me at this point. But yeah, that being said, I don't think that Hudson Williams is an anti-Semite. I don't think he was then, and I don't think he is now. And obviously, if someone drew this on his face without his consent, that itself is really vile and predatory and ignorant. And while as a Jewish person, I do personally forgive him, I think what's very upsetting to see is just the number of fans right now that are just trying to write this off as normal teen behavior, because it really isn't. And it's very upsetting to the Jewish community.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think what the people close to Hudson were saying to us is that it was normal that kids would do this. Not necessarily, they weren't excusing the fact that someone had written a swastika, because you're right, regardless of whatever custom these kids were into, when you take it to that level, it's a different thing. All right. Like, I don't know why. Like, when I was in high school, we didn't do stupid, we did a lot of stupid shit, and I'm glad
yeah.
And I'm glad that we didn't have smartphones and we didn't have social media. Very, 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 very glad.
Yeah.
But we never did anything like that. And there were plenty of opportunities to draw things on people's faces, and
Yeah, but
never a thing.
people were like doing like blackface.
Yeah, nobody ever did that in my school either.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't know.
Although,
You know what I mean? Like
I'm not gonna say.
things weren't
I'm not
offensive
gonna say.
yet.
There was no blackface, but
But what?
no,
But
somebody.
like that's when it was like fine to dress up as a hula girl for
How do I-
Halloween.
how do I
Now
say-
you can't do that. No, I'm serious. You can't.
It's true. It's true.
It's not funny. It's not funny to wear a sombrero anymore. It's offensive.
I don't think everybody wore a sombrero.
I have. I once dressed up as a Native American for Thanksgiving. I didn't know any better. I was like 6. I'm just getting that out now in case somebody tries to cancel me further down the line.
Just in case you would make a political run
I made
later
like,
on.
I made like a edible foodscape, and it was like upside down ice cream cones as teepees. I'm screwed. I'm never gonna be able to go on Love Island. I had a feather in my hair. I was wearing a suede T-shirt, the whole
Really?
9 yards. It's not good.
God, wow.
I know. I just really
True
wanted
confession.
to. I just really wanted to get that off my chest.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all still going to judge you for
Of
it,
course.
but-
Krista said, "I am so glad we didn't have social media in high school." Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah. I'm not going to, because I can't really change. I will just say there was someone in my town who had a name for their dog that always really bothered me. And I can't even tell you what the name of the dog was, because
Is this slur?
there are people who will know who I'm talking about.
What?
In my town. So I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Really, really bugged
That's not cool.
me.
Tell me later.
It
'cause I
wasn't
have
the
FOMO.
N-word, but it was. But it was adjacent, we'll say.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Any guesses?
Yeah, hey, Devin, you want to guess some slurs?
Devin want to guess.
You wouldn't even, by the way, you wouldn't know this slur. It's an old-timey slur that I'd have to even explain to you, and that would be awkward. We're not going to do that. Not going to do that. We're going to keep it positive. Keep it positive. All right, what are we doing now?
Who's there?
Oh, God. All right. All right.
I need to read this.
I think we have a surprise guest here. This is what happens when we have so many podcasts. We just people coming through. Ashley, what's up, man?
Hey, man, good to see
How
you.
you doing?
Yeah, good to
you
see you,
too,
buddy.
What's
Good
going
to see
on?
you. Good hanging out. Did the TMZ podcast.
Getting O-Town back together?
Charlie, Alexa. We were talking. Well, you have to listen to the podcast. Media Training 101.
Yes.
Good tease. Good tease.
Tease the podcast
Yes.
on that.
So you did actually talk about that in the podcast.
Well, yes, we asked
All right.
good questions,
Okay.
Charles.
No, I trust that you did.
Were you an O-Town fan, Charles?
I was a little too old. Yeah.
Oh.
I know that doesn't. No, it doesn't look like it, Ashley.
Fair.
Right.
No, yeah, I appreciate that. Though I listen to almost exclusively like 70s and 80s, and 80s is my favorite decade
so
of
we
music.
can compare, playlists.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you heard an O-Town song, you would know it.
I know there's one I definitely know.
Do you want to give us a little?
'Cause I want it all, or nothing at all.
I do that one. I do that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
He knows that
I
one.
know that one. Okay.
He knows that one.
Actually, now there are 2 songs in it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Performance.
We'll go karaoke
Excellent.
sometime.
There you go.
Yeah, with 70s stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
70s stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming in, man.
Always great to see you.
And
buddy.
listen, check out the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So you can find out.
Anywhere you get your podcasts, on YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah, best podcast interview ever.
Wow.
It's really good.
All right. I don't know how much they paid you, Ashley, but the check probably won't clear. I'm just sorry.
Oh my God.
We'll see you next time, man.
All right, take
Good
care.
to see you.
I could do karaoke, just not that song
Okay.
because I didn't.
Okay.
It did sound. I didn't know it off the bat, but it sounded familiar once you started singing it. No, the one I know is it's not a ballad. It's
What are you talking about?
an O-Town song.
Okay.
Do you not know O-Town? You don't know O-Town. See, you're too young. I'm too old.
Yeah.
And in the middle, there's Eric.
Oh my God, that's really funny.
Where was Bowen?
Some variety interview. I'm winging this, okay?
Great. What else is new? So a pretty surprising confession now from Bowen Yang, the comedian and actor who got very famous on SNL. Was, I thought, one of their standout cast members, but he's since left, and he was talking on Variety's Actors on Actors series about his departure from SNL, and this is what he had to say about his prominence on the show.
I think the show is in a great place without me. Like, I never felt like I was like that central to it, to be honest. Because I feel like
Disagree.
I feel like there was like a weird utility to me where I was like, okay, and I'm like, I've accepted this. It's like I never played like the dad or like the straight man teacher. Like I was always kind of there as like the seasoning.
I'm really. It is kind of sad. It almost.
But I felt
don't
like-
want to say it's even. It's not like he doesn't have
Like
confidence.
winning? Yeah.
But because to me, I thought that when Bowen Yang left, that was a huge loss for them.
I
He
think
was one
a lot
of the
people
funniest
felt
people
the
on the
same.
cast.
Everyone thought he was like the standout star, the funniest person on the cast. And so it's so interesting the way like he feels versus how audiences perceive it. But I can understand what he's saying. He never really played like a big main character in a sketch. He was always like the button, the joke, the funny best friend.
Oh, I don't think
He played a Chinese spy balloon.
Yeah.
They had him playing like
And that
crazy
was-
stuff. He was like an emoji one time, I think. I
Yes,
don't know.
he did do those crazy things, but he also had. Anyway, I thought him being gone is a huge loss for the show. It's
For sure.
interesting that he doesn't think that it was a huge loss for them.
Yeah, lots of doors will open for you, Bowen.
Carmen Dowdell, Columbus, Georgia. Sometimes you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And unfortunately, some people will stay in positions because they are loved or because they are comfortable in that position. So I don't think it's anything wrong with him bowing out gracefully and doing what he loves and going out for his passion.
Yeah, I think I get why he wanted to leave to do other things, but to think that he was not a huge part of that cast is, I mean, I'll be honest, if you watch it now, it's just not as funny without him.
They had him play Moo Dang, the iceberg.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm getting really over. I had to turn off all the channels on this because there's too many people talking to me. Let me know if somebody needs me. I had to turn everything off. There was too many voices. I'm getting nervous. Yeah, he played the Chinese spy balloon.
I don't know that we can. I don't think we can discuss that on the show.
He did quirky things like iceberg. Yeah, he did.
Well, then why are we doing it if we have to play it straight?
Nothing wrong with trying something new. Brandy said he's wrong. He was very central. He was the first openly gay SNL member. Crazy. Did I steal your seat? Here.
All right, well, we can try it.
Just keeping it warm for you.
I love it, thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's cold in here. That looks so good. Cast member for 7 years, wrote for 1 year before.
All right. What do we got in After Dark?
Did you just eat the breading off that? Or did it?
Eating a tender.
But there's no breading on it. It's like
no, that was just how
it just came like that. Sad.
Yeah, Bobby. That was the bigger one. Here we go, Charles.
Who's on?
Bobby Lights, and then Erica's bus, Nina Lynn. So
Nina
huge
Lynn.
streamer, and then Bobby Lights is just a reality TV legend.
And she live streamed doing a whole tour.
Yeah, and then he's super gay. So it's perfect for Pride.
You know, Pride. He has other qualities too, but. Oh, come back.
It's because on theme for June.
Yeah, because Pride Month.
It's on theme for June.
It's Pride.
I mean, did we have him on as part to celebrate Pride?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like the perfect Pride kickoff.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Nice. Correct. All right. Well, the TMZ After Dark tour this weekend featured a couple of celebrities from the world of streaming, from reality, and really it was kind of a great kickoff for Pride celebrations.
It was the perfect Pride kickoff. We had 2 buses, double the trouble. One hosted by Bobby Lights, who's a reality TV legend, and honestly, he should replace Kathy Hilton for like now that she can't be the Grand Marshal. He should, because his hosting was amazing. His energy was amazing, and the DJ on the bus was also amazing. We've had her before, Coach West. You probably know her name by now because I love shouting her out.
Heard the name, definitely.
And then Erica was on the second bus, which was just as crazy.
Yeah, on the second bus, we had an awesome streamer, Nina Land, who live streamed the entire tour while she was on the bus. And we had influencer, musical artist, Javante Rose.
And this streamer, when she streamed it, it got 60,000 live views.
So it's a party on the bus. It's a party rolling around town, and it's a party for everybody who happens to be watching on a stream when that happens.
I think, by the way, in comparison, Clavicular, when he live streams going out, 40,000. So we got more streams, live views than a Clavicular night out.
Yeah.
So Charles, that's impressive.
That is very impressive.
It was just a perfect kickoff to Pride. We went to the Rainbow Bar and Grill, specifically because Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Even though it's not named for that reason, but anyway.
Right.
It's not.
But yeah, you use what you got. You use what you got.
So huge shout out to them. Shout out to the Saddle Ranch as always. We love the Saddle Ranch. But like this bus is just getting bigger and better. I'm telling you, people are starting to reach out to us. And they're like, can we get our celebrities on? Can we get the, and it's selling out.
It's a huge weekend party.
Yeah.
It's going to be
absolutely.
This. For the rest of the summer, people should get tickets because it's just getting bigger and better.
This summer's going to be the biggest, funnest summer yet.
You heard him.
Especially June. You know what month it is.
Yes, indeed. All right. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, Rashida Kaba, official_Rashida K on Instagram, coming to you from Washington, D.C. And I think something that has the internet abuzz is the mayoral race in Los Angeles. Spencer Pratt kind of bringing that to national fame. But you see that he is in third place right now. He's talking about the ballot counting process in California being rigged. He hasn't brought any proof forward. This has been going on for a long time. They've been voting this way for a long time. He's one of those wealthy guys guys. He's not really experienced. He doesn't have the everyday experience of the Angelinos struggling with housing costs, homelessness, or even public safety concerns. And I think LA needs serious leadership, not reality TV drama. He did say, though, he would move out of LA if he did lose this race. And I know some people in the hills are going to be excited if he keeps that promise.
He did say he's going to leave. Rashida, before we let you go, I have to ask, is that a real Emmy on the shelf behind you?
Of course it is.
An Emmy
Emmy
for?
Award winner.
For?
It is for my series, Forgotten Souls of North Carolina's Black Cemeteries.
All right. Congratulations. One more.
Hi, my name is Tink Marche, and I'm here to talk about the Huda situation that just dropped, the surveillance that just dropped about Huda. And my personal opinion about that is that even though it appears that she may have gotten away with this, I honestly think that at some point she will be held accountable just based off her behavior. I do know that love will make you do crazy things, and I understand that, but at the same time, you can't continue to do the things that Huda has done over these past months. I think that she's obsessive, and I think that she also has no regard for anybody. I think that at some point we will see Huda at some point again in the news doing this very same thing, especially when it comes to relationships. I think she just needs to maybe seek some help.
Yeah, it is true that love makes you do crazy things, but hopefully she has learned they should not be criminal things.
Good one, Charles. What? What did I do? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know, why not?
All right, fair enough. Somebody said Spencer Pratt should go back to the hills. Do you think he'll move out of LA, or do you think that was a fib?
I think he will.
Really?
I mean, if you have the option, Montecito's beautiful.
So
Santa
true.
Barbara. Santa Barbara County, beautiful. Why not?
Never been. I wouldn't know. Just stuck here in LA.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Just kidding.
What do you mean you're just stuck here in LA? Out of here. Did you go to Coachella over like 2 weekends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuck here in LA.
You want to hear my birthday theme?
Nope. Anyway.
It's Talia is a weeny bit older, and it's dachshund themed. Is that cute? Talia's a weeny bit older. Is that cute?
But if it's a dachshund theme, so what are people?
Because it's a wiener dog.
No, I understand that part. So how are people supposed to?
Well, my friends are bringing their dachshunds.
How would I properly respect your theme?
Well, you just show up and I have decor for you. We have little party hats that have dachshunds on them. We're gonna have multiple dogs there. It's a barbecue. We'll have hot dogs for lunch. The point of being a good...
Birthdays.
Did you hear my theme?
She has a theme day.
Yes. It's dachshund theme. Talia is a weeny bit older.
He won't even give it a smile.
He's at a loss
He won't even
for
give it a
words.
smile.
Everyone...
You're trying to be a comedian, right? Is that like the main thing you're trying to do?
Yeah.
All right, holy shit, look at the time. Let's go.
We're just having so much fun. All right, I'll sit down.
Oh, so we're not doing Tom Brady. Yeah. Also, no, I also don't want to just give him a free ad for his... Correct. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward for me to just do that by myself. Right. If we had could sort of play off of. Anyway. Where the hell was this? Ohio? Morgan Wallen? Where was it? Pittsburgh. That's right. No, it's just G Block. Well, another Morgan Wallen concert and another piece of property damaged. It was not a piano this time, but Morgan Wallen saw something in the audience that really ticked him off, and he wasn't about to let it go. Well, he let it go. He grabbed it and then really let it go. All right. Well, you're not going to get that phone back. The phone, he grabbed it from a security guard who, for some reason, was, I'm sure Morgan Wallen looked at that and was like, why is the security guard recording video of me? And it's like he saw it and then walked back. He's like, wait a second, I'm not going to let that go. And grabs the phone, tosses it. Turns out the phone actually belonged to a fan who had handed it to the security guard, hoping they could get a better angle than the fan did. Well, now you have no angles. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a piano. It's just a phone, right? They'll get over it if they have insurance. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good job, Charles. Killed it.
Thanks, Talia.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right, I got to go do the other show.
All right. I'm going to go eat my sweet potato.
Now it got so late.
I got to go plan all
Goofing
these
around too
docks
much.
and decorations.
By the way, you're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding, unfortunately. Yeah. You know me, I've never joked around a day in my life, so.
Sounds like it's going to be a wonderful party.
It's going to be great. I will be having a bi-coastal celebration, and everyone in the office will be invited to my West Coast celebration. So.
And when is this?
July 25th. You're already free. I called your people. I called your people. You're free. All right.
Got a big thing that day.
Nope, you don't.
I do.
And dogs are invited, so you can't use that excuse. Well, peace out, folks. See you tomorrow.